The Florida Gators have been the Heartbreak Kids. 33 seconds. Just 33 seconds away from an undefeated season. Last-second losses to Tennessee and LSU has put Ron Zook's team in a hole, but they're looking to climb out today behind one of the best passers and runners in the SEC. But Mississippi State can counter with their own running game. It'll be the Gators and Bulldogs, and it's on the way. It's our Jefferson Pilot Sports SEC Game of the Week. Number 20, Florida and Mississippi State.
Hey, Dave, good afternoon to you. Time to take a look now at our all-tell players that we'll be watching today, and it'll be the two running backs, Jerious Norwood, Seatric Faison. Which one of these players do you think will have the most impact? To vote, use your all-tell wireless phone and send a text message to the number on the screen with the letter of the player you choose, or visit jpsports.com to vote online. Dave will have the voting results for you in the second half.
Norwood, the single setback. On 2nd and 7. Here's Norwood. Oh, nearly slipped through there. Well, that makes sense because Sanders and Connor played pitch and catch in high school together.
They did it again, let me tell you.
Jerious Norwood tries for about 7 on the play.
When he gets the ball, he gets to the line quick, and you see him, he's got a lot of movement in his upper body, and then he just stretches for those extra yards.
And that wind must be wreaking havoc on some of those throws. Here's Norwood dodging a couple of players. And, of course, the performance by Jason Campbell last week was out of this world. Here's Jerious Norwood. He'll pick up a first down out to the 30-yard line, tripped up by Brandon Seiler, a gain of 14. So they'll have to snap it here. Omar Connor with a handoff to Norwood, trying to get to the outside. Stiff arms one Gator out over the 30, and that'll be good enough for a first down. And Sylvester Croom right in front of his running back raises his hand and says, yes! Tied at 24. 1 quarter to go. Handoff to Jerious Norwood out to the 38-yard line.
This is a small hold. Watch this right in here. Not big, but right there. He's going to cut back and come right up in here. Look at this. Plant those feet. Get back up in there.
And we're seeing the results of that here today. Norwood into Gator territory.
He's a tough guy, isn't he?
2nd down and 5. A huge hit at the 38-yard line. Todd McCullough.
Wow. Pow. Oh, Todd McCullough. He just leveled him. Man.
Gain of 3. Bring up 3rd down and 2. But what a hit for McCullough. And how about Norwood? He just popped up like no big deal.
Yeah, he said, give me the ball. I think I can make 3 yards.
Well, he gets it. And he does. Well, that was impressive after that hit. They come back and pick up 6.
I told you he was tough.
3rd down and inches. Norwood leaps. Popped at the goal line, but they say touchdown, Mississippi State.
Number 12, Jerious Norwood. Look at this. Up top. All he has to do is break the plane. They said he did. Again, up top, nothing's going to stop him. Here he goes up, breaks the plane right there. Now they push him back. And again, let's see if he breaks the plane from this angle. You see, oh yeah, I think he does. I think he gets that ball in there. The officials are right on that line, Dave. They're looking right down that plane.
And there is Jerious Norwood. He's lying in that end zone, being tended to by that Mississippi State medical staff, headed up by Paul Mock.
Yeah.
Had some ice on his hamstring moments ago. I think Norwood maybe just got his bell rung. 88 yards today and a big touchdown. That's his 4th touchdown rushing this season. I think the crowd will tell you if the Gators get in. Lake running for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. It was only a yard, but it was a long yard. Speaking of timeout situations, Mississippi State with 2, Florida with 1. Here's Jerious Norwood. Norwood out over the 30. Jerious Norwood to the 40, the 45, and out of bounds at the 46. A gain of 27 yards. A nice run by Jerious Norwood.
Great decision on the play. Get to the outside. Picks up a couple good blocks. Burst through there. We saw him stand on the sideline like he was dead tired. They got to keep their cool heads now. Can't get a foolish penalty in this situation.
Here's Norwood. He's down to the 36-yard line.
Big down.
Connor fires. Overthrown. Florida holds. They'll get the football back. Florida trying to continue their winning ways against the West. But look at 1st and 15. Lake fires.
Oh.
Picked off! Picked off at the 44! Jeremy Johnson! Tie ball game. You might want to take your chances in overtime and punt it away.
Yeah, that's tough giving Florida the ball with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. You might not have to.
Jerious Norwood to the 39.
41 is Davis. Gets a good block, pushes them all the way inside. That's what broke it for Norwood. Right now, you're looking at about a 53-yard field goal. That's long. You're in the teeth of a wind right in your face. It is doable. And I think that Mississippi State, if they had to do it, they'd try it. But it really would help them if they can pick up that 6, 8, maybe 10 yards, run the clock down, and then try it.
Here comes some pressure off the edge. They catch him in the blitz. Norwood down to the 20, to the 15. Jerious Norwood! Touchdown, Mississippi State with 33 seconds left. Can you believe it?
See, they caught him in the blitz, and look at him make a miss. He just planted Earl Everett. Just planted him there. Then use that speed to get to the outside. Stiff arm right here. Ride him into the end zone. Again, good heads-up play. Big line up front blocking. He just froze number 30, Earl Everett, who's a good football player.
And Dave, a good block from T. Millens.
Yeah, number 83, downfield.
It is 38-31, Mississippi State. Jerious Norwood and Seatric Faison have put on tremendous shows today. Little razzle-dazzle. O.J. Small tosses it back to Leak. Ball's loose. And the Mississippi State Bulldogs have shocked the Southeastern Conference. Sylvester Croom captures his first SEC win, and he does it over the 20th ranked Florida Gators.